Residents in Port Shepstone have raised concerns over the lack of service delivery around various locations in the area. According to these residents, rubbish has littered the streets since last Tuesday. This comes after municipal workers in the area went on a strike due to municipality's failure to honour certain agreements made last month. Newzroom Afrika's Silethiwe Ndlovu is now joining us from Port Shepstone this morning and joins us live with more details. Silethiwe, what are the concerns that have been raised by the residents?
Good morning, Elgin. Well, there's major concerns that have been raised by a lot of residents that we have here in Port Shepstone. And obviously one of the reasons why, those concerns have been raised is because of some of the rubbish that is on various streets in this place here in Port Shepstone. We're told that, this is something that has been happening for quite some time. In fact, we're told that the strike actually started sometime last year in October. We're told that it ended at some point, but it seems as if it has once again resumed as there have been no agreements that have been made by the municipality and some of those municipal workers. But I just want to bring in a resident that we have here in Port Shepstone to talk to us more about some of the concerns that he has during this time. Mr. Musa, thank you so much for speaking to us this morning. Firstly, the impact, of this waste problem that we can see here on you as a resident.
Good morning, everyone. This has actually had a bad impact adversely to the entire community of the Renkonya municipality. This is, as you just mentioned, I mean, not now. What we're seeing now is just this week. However, the strike started sometime in late October, and the whole of November, December, and January, 3 months, we had to deal with this thing. And it's not only the refuse that you see. We had a bad experience with our supply of electricity. A lot of electricity was, we have no idea, was sabotage or not. But whenever the electricity failed, none of the guys were there to come and repair it. And you could realize, I mean, this was during the period, big Christmas period. Our town depends a lot on holidaymakers, and that was a time most of the businesses here, if you see, were without electricity for about 3 weeks at a time. It had a very negative impact on the businesses. A lot of businesses lost, especially the perishables. They had no choice but to throw it away. The residents, of course, as we mentioned, the refuse was a bad experience for everyone. We were concerned about the health risk, health hazard for everybody. And now currently, with the schools now open, if you look at my area, Albersville, Ratepayers, in Albersville, along Albersville Road, we have 3 major schools, which total about almost 2,000 children. And with similar kind of refuse still lying around, it's a risk. I mean, we cannot afford 1 or 2 children getting into these bags and ending up with some sort of a disease or something.
Yes. And I completely understand. Perhaps that's also a conversation, Elgin, that we can have later on. I know we're going to be in conversation with, the union that is representing those different municipal workers. But at this point, unfortunately, the residents here in Port Shepstone continue to suffer due to that strike that is taking place.
Thank you so much, Silethiwe Ndlovu, there joining us from Port Shepstone.